Welcome. This is a Flying Hawaiian Productions race video. Let's go. Hey guys. So today is a very special day. It is the RS3's second autocross race day. I did race her last month, and in my opinion, she did well. I didn't push her the way that I wanted to, and that was just because I wanted to get a diagnostic of how she would perform under stressful conditions such as autocross. She did a 55.234 lap raw time, so super happy, and that is in seconds, by the way, if I didn't mention that. I'll post the actual times here if I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm not. Pretty sure I know my car. We'll see what happens. But in terms of today, I'm hoping to actually lower that time, give her a better advantage, lower the PSI a little bit more. She is now running on her intake setup and her DS3 breather setup. And that's pretty much it in terms of bolt-ons and what I can do with the tires. She is still on the stock suspension and the stock wheel setup. So suspension wise, she is still on the S3 Performance suspension. That's right, guys. She is not on the RS3 Performance Mag Ride suspension. She is on just the S3. And she's also on, again, the standard wheel setup, which is a staggered 19-inch setup. So she is wider in the fronts, skinnier in the rears, and that is to combat the understeer performance that these cars are well known for. The clips you're about to see are my fastest times on the track, and then we will talk a little bit more about it at the end. So if you guys like the video, subscribe, like, comment, whatever you guys want to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Shoots. Okay, now the Audi RS3. This car surprised me, especially when I was pushing her. You can definitely tell that I was very focused in trying to squeeze every single tenth of a second out of her, tighten these corners, and probably hit a cone or two. And you know what? In autocross, that's the way of the business. But you can definitely tell there is a bit of body roll in between those corners, and I will be fixing that here soon. So aside from that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the lap. Dead on. Yeah. What's up, peeps? So I just made it back home and had to pop the hood up of the RS3 to get the engine cooled down a little bit faster. And then I'll be doing all the oil checks, the transmission fluid checks, the air intake filter checks, stuff like that. Basic checks to make sure that she didn't break during the races. You guys just watched my fastest lap, and that was a total of 50 seconds. Now that is an unofficial time, sadly, and that's just because I don't know if I hit a cone or anything of that crazy nature. So when I do get those times, I'll be posting those in my Instagram so that you guys can see it. And believe me when I say 50 seconds, I really do hope that is the official time. But my unofficial time, what I saw on the timer when I crossed the finish line, was 50, and that was 50.00000. So super happy with that time, even if it's not an official time. Even if I knock down a cone, I'm still happy because I know that she can do a 50-second. And I was very consistent with 50s. I was in the high 50s, low 50s. So there's consistency, and I'm very happy with that. Hopefully next time I'll be putting the coilovers and the wheel setup, and then racing again and then we'll do a comparison video of how she performed both with the coilovers and wheel setup versus stock setup. So hopefully you guys can follow that journey with me as I race the RS3, and yeah, well, it's gonna be a fun one, I can tell you that. But if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any more comments, tips, or tricks to better me as a racer or a modifier of European cars, please comment. I am more than welcoming towards, tips and tricks and just corrective criticism. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Drive safely. Shoots.